This couple's relationship is being wrecked by this dog. Distressed Rowan is at her wit's end. Boyfriend George doesn't know which way to turn. And little Lucy, Rowan's black and white dog, is tearing them apart. Rowan and George met 5 years ago, fell in love, and have recently decided to move in together. But there's just one thing stopping them. Little Lucy's awful behavior.
That's awful. That is what you get when you come home from work on an evening.
Ever since Rowan got Lucy, she's caused carnage. She steals from the fridge, howls in the house, and drools over your dinner. Worse is her behavior when she comes face to face with the mailman.
She'll bark at him. She'll scream at him.
But Lucy isn't all bark. Given half a chance, she's been known to bite the mailman.
She just kind of hung off his arm for a bit by her fangs. And he just had blood pouring out of his arm.
But that's nothing compared to her behavior when she's left home alone.
She barks like a feral animal. Every time you go, she thinks you're never coming back.
Lucy copes with the stress with good old-fashioned comfort eating.
If the fridge isn't pretty much nailed shut, she'll be in it as soon as you leave the house.
If the fridge is totally full, she'd eat everything in it.
What's this, Lucy? That's naughty. Naughty girl, look. Sometimes she sits. You're a naughty girl. So it can just make you want to turn around and go back out the house.
And when George drops by, Lucy becomes a stalker and sticks to him like glue.
It's like she can't be further than 5 feet away from you at any time. It's just annoying.
And at mealtimes, the couple gets the unusual feeling they're being watched.
Sometimes you really do just have to give her what you're eating because you're so disgusted with the dribble. And it puts a strain on our relationship, and it's almost as if the dog's sort of come between us.
But when dealing with the behavior, George and Rowan aren't on the same page.
What's that? You're a naughty girl. No.
She gets very angry with the dog, and she's too hard on it.
He's very soft on her. Lucy has sort of cottoned on to this fact and will always run to George when she's been naughty.
And Lucy's antics mean putting their plans on hold.
We want to move in together, but we don't feel like we can until the dog's problems are sorted.
Lucy has been sent to rescue shelters twice by previous owners, so unless her behavior improves, she could be sent to a shelter for a third time.
Rowan threatens to give her back to a dog's home somewhere.
There's been times when I have said that Lucy's got to go, and I've meant it.
I won't let her give the dog away. She's my little princess.
But this princess clearly has some serious problems. Dog trainer Victoria Stilwell believes that separation anxiety may be the main cause.
As a trainer, separation anxiety is one of the most difficult problems to tackle. And unless you sort it out, your dog will be miserable, and his or her behavior will make you miserable too.
So Victoria's here to restore some order to the household.
Hello. Hi. Hello. This is your little problem here. How is her behavior affecting you?
It's getting to the point where it's not good for the dog and it's not good for us, and nobody's happy. We're miserable all the time because of it. So I think it's sort of come to the crunch point for Lucy.
I mean, does it affect your relationship?
I think George would accept easier if I left than if Lucy did. I don't think that the two of them could be prized apart for any reason.
What do you want me to do?
I'd like her to be happier and not be get so anxious when we leave her alone, and for her not to attack people so that she doesn't get herself in trouble and she doesn't hurt someone one day.
It's really important that I see the behaviour, and of course the bad behaviour really happens when everyone's out. So if you wait here for about 5 minutes and then go through what you normally do when you leave, and we'll see her reaction. Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
To catch Lucy in the act, Victoria rigs up a couple of cameras to a monitor in the trunk of her car. This is the first time George and Rowan are able to see exactly what goes on when they go out.
Let's see what she's doing. She's straight into the kitchen. Straight away.
That was unbelievable.
As soon as you were out the door, she went to the fridge. Look at that dog opening that fridge.
What's she got?
Corned beef.
Go on, she going back for some more?
She's going back to the kitchen again.
I just find it bizarre that this dog, it looks like we don't feed it.
Well, what else could I have? What worries me about this is that she's eating the plastic, she's eating stuff that she shouldn't be eating. And God knows what it's doing to her digestive system.
After the distraction of an impromptu picnic is past, Lucy's sense of abandonment really starts to take over.
Oh, look, that's severe separation anxiety. Severe.
She's not a happy bunny, is she? She's really aggravated.
This is one of the main behaviour problems that cause dogs to end up in rescue shelters, because people just can't put up with the barking, the neighbours complaining, the destruction that they return to when they come home. It's an exceedingly difficult behaviour to treat, because the fact is that it happens when you're not there.
Witnessing Lucy's behavior when left alone, Victoria now sees how she reacts when Rowan and George return.
Jumping around everywhere, she's going ballistic, giving her lots of attention. That'll reinforce the crazy behaviour. When a dog that suffers with separation anxiety, the dog has experienced so much stress that when her owners come back, suddenly all that stress is released, and they're reinforcing that by giving that dog attention. In order for her behaviour to get better, their behaviour towards her has to change dramatically.
Having seen how much food Lucy devours while the couple is out, Victoria wants to see what happens when Rowan and George eat a meal together.
The spittle's just about to drop on your... Oh, spittle.
Oh, it's on my foot.
That's getting your feet wet, isn't it? Oh, OK. It's pretty intense, isn't it?
The easiest thing would be to shut her in another room, but the amount of racket she makes, scrabbling on the door, barking, whining, it would put you off either way. So It's easier just to let her stand there. Occasionally, I'll just sort of let her lick the plate. That's really bad, I know.
Yeah, it's really bad. If you reinforce her by giving her the food, you can't tell her off for standing there and drooling in front of you.